Right, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Actually, I'm just going to mute you. And there we go. Right, so finding a comfy position in the center of your mat. Just taking a nice tall spine. Just leaning gently back into your seated position. Allowing your pelvis to move forward. Crown of the head floating upwards. And just relax those shoulders down, melting down away from the ears. Just rest your palms on your knees. And just take a few moments to come into the room, just to settle in. Maybe closing those eyelids. And beginning to connect with the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. With every exhale, just letting go of anything you don't need right now. Exhaling, letting go. Just noticing your body, how it feels in this moment. Not trying to change anything, just noticing any sensations around the body. Just a couple more breaths, nice and easy, settling in. Just leaving everything from today behind you. Just being here in the now. In your own time, I'm going to bring palms together in front of the chest, thumbs in towards your heart center. Taking a nice deep inhale, take those arms up nice and high. And exhale, bring them down by the sides. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, nice and wide, nice wide fingers. That's two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now taking this left palm behind your back, right palm on top of your left knee. Just a nice gentle twist, twisting from the belly button as we rotate round to the left, looking over that left shoulder. Relax your forehead, soften the jaw, and breathe. Rotating back towards the front, just sweeping that right palm around your back, plant the palm, left palm on top of the right knee, nice gentle twist over to the right, again twisting from your core, from your belly button, twisting round and breathe, don't hold your breath. If you haven't yet had dinner, this is a great pose to stimulate your digestive system. Gently breathing in and out. And then rotating back to center. Just melt those shoulders a little further down. And take the palms out in front of you. Let's walk the palms forward. Leave your sit bones in contact with the mat. Try and keep your knees down as much as possible. And just walking those palms forward ahead of you. Feel the stretch down the glutes, backs of the legs. Stretch those arms out. Feel the stretch underneath both armpits. Breathe. And now walking both palms off to the left. Again, keep trying to keep those sit bones in contact with the mat. Don't let your right buttock lift up. And walking back to center. And then off to the right. Feel that stretch down the back of your left thigh, left glute. And then walking back to center once again and slowly walking those palms inwards towards your body. Straighten up. And taking soles of the feet together this time into our Baddha Konasana. Again, just leaning back into the pose. So we're not leaning forward, leaning back. Just let those knees drop down. Feeling that stretch in the inner thigh, both of the hips opening. Breathe. And again here, just walking those hands forward. So keep the knees out and just try walking those palms forward this time, leaving those sit bones. So it doesn't matter if you don't get very far, that's fine. And try not to arch your spine. So try to keep your spine nice and straight. Just feel those hips opening. Breathe. Good, and then slowly walking the palms back in. Take those palms behind you, fingers pointing away from you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift that heart center nice and high. And just see if we can lower those knees down as you exhale, melting down towards the earth. If you've not got any neck problems, you can gently let the neck, the head fall back. Otherwise, keep that chin tucked into the chest. Beautiful. Walking those palms back in. And we're going to straighten this right leg. So engaging the whole leg. Nice active leg. Drawing those toes in towards the body. Pushing the heel away from you. Active thigh muscles. Active kneecaps on this right leg. We're going to inhale our arms up. And as we exhale, folding forward towards this right foot. And again, we're trying to keep a nice straight back. We're not hunching. Nice straight back. And just reaching wherever you can reach on that leg. Might be your calf, ankle. Might be round the back of the foot. Might want to take a toe hold of that big toe. Then again, breathe, relax your forehead, relax the jaw, space around the eyes. And every exhale, just melting down a little further. Breathe. Soften. And then gently walking those hands back in. And we're going to straighten that left leg out nice and slowly and bring that right sole of the foot inside that left thigh. So try and bring your heel in nice and close towards your groin and just let this knee fall down. So hips nice and square forward. Again, nice active leg on this left leg. Draw the toes in, heels out. Activate those thigh muscles, kneecap pointing upwards. Nice. Inhale. And exhale, lengthen from the hips. Forward from the hips. Hinging forward. Nice straight spine. Take a hold. And then soften in. So try and keep this right knee down, keep those sit bones in contact with the earth, and just melt down. Again, nice, soft facial muscles. And breathe. Few more breaths here. Just sing with the exhale. Next time, if you can sink a little further forward with those hips, melt down. So throwing all ego out the window. Doesn't matter how far we get. And then slowly walking palms back into the body. And then straightening the legs. And then coming up to all fours when you're ready. Coming into a tabletop position. Fingers spread, nice and wide. Shoulders directly over the wrists. Knees as wide apart as the wrists. And a nice flat back. So let your head be an extension of your spine, looking down between those thumbs. Just take a moment to settle into your tabletop. I'm going to start with some nice big wide hip circles. So this is really good for your lower back. Really nice. Moving meditation, inhaling forward. Exhaling back, bottom towards the heels. Inhaling forward over the wrists. Exhaling back. Close the eyelids if it feels good. Working with your breath. Sink back nice and deep into those heels. Couple more times this way. And now let's reverse anti-clockwise. Inhaling forward. Exhaling, sink that bottom down onto the heels. Inhaling and exhaling. Just two more. And then finding your tabletop once again. Spread those fingers nice and wide, nice flat back. We're going to inhale our left arm up to the sky, opening up. Breathe. And then we're going to thread that left arm under the right arm, gently placing that shoulder and left ear down to the ground. And then taking that right leg out to the side. And then let's open up that right arm up to sky, opening the shoulder, the chest. Breathe. So you can leave your gaze facing forward towards your left palm on the ground, or take it up towards that right palm. Option here is to take a bind around the back, bringing that hand down around your left waist and down towards the top of your left thigh. So option just to open that shoulder a little further. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, slowly bring it back down. Pushing yourself up with your palms and gently bringing that right leg back in. So adjusting back into our tabletop. Now let's take a nice deep inhale, bring that right arm up to sky. Let's hold it there for a few breaths. Inhale and exhale, thread the needle underneath that left arm. Bring that right shoulder down nice and gently, right ear down. And let's take that left leg out to the side. And with a nice inhale, bring that left arm up. Fingers pointing to the sky. An option to take a bind. Breathe. Soften in. Inhale and exhale. Bring that left palm down and then slowly bring that left leg in. Adjust your tabletop and then we're going to tuck the toes, straighten those legs, send our bottom right up towards the sky, find our downward facing dog. So fingers spread nice and wide, heart center melting down. Inside of the feet parallel. Try and spread all of those toes onto the mat. So just try and place each toe down one by one. Our toes don't really get a lot of love. So we should try and exercise our toes when we can. Gently letting those heels melt down. Just gently walking out the dog, bending, straightening. And then finding a bit of stillness. And a nice inverted V shape with the body. Keep that breath flowing. And then just take the legs, feet a little bit wider, so maybe a little bit wider than your mat. And we just take your left palm round the outside of your right ankle. And just take a look underneath that right armpit. Breathe. Then take that left palm back. And take your right palm to the outside of your left ankle, looking under that left armpit. And breathe. Now the mountains look a bit strange upside down here. And bringing that right palm back. Just bringing those feet in about hip width apart once again. And just walking those fingers towards the feet. Keep a little softness in the knees, if that feels better. And just moving into our ragdoll, taking a hold of each elbow with each palm. Again, maybe just taking a moment to notice those toes. See if you can lift all the toes off the ground and then place them down one by one. And then keep that chin tucked into the chest. We're going to slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Letting that head be the last thing to come up. And quite fittingly, we're going to do a mountain pose. So keeping those feet hip width apart. Draw that belly button in towards the spine. Relax the shoulders down, crown of the head floating up. Inside of the feet parallel. And taking those arms out to the side like the sides of the mountain. And let's take this opportunity to take some cleansing breaths. So we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. So let's do 3 all together. Inhale, sigh it out. Return to your normal breath. And let's just widen those legs. So wider than shoulder width now. Take them as wide as feels good. Ensure inside of the soles is parallel still. And then we're going to turn this right foot, turn the toes out 90 degrees. We're going to bring these left toes in, pointing 45 degrees. And then we're going to rotate our hips forward. So we're facing towards our right leg. Right toes pointing forward, hips nice and square. Let's take those arms up overhead. And with an exhale, let's sink down into Warrior One. So notice how you're feeling in your warrior today. Feel all that strength you're generating in this pose. And with an exhale, we're going to bring the arms down to Warrior Two. So hips now square to the front. So back palm facing downwards, fingers spread wide. Front arm at shoulder height. And let's open up that right palm and sink down a little deeper. Breathe. Let's take a reverse warrior. Left palm down the leg, bringing that right arm up and into our side angle. Right forearm rests on top of the right thigh, bringing that left arm over, finding that nice straight line with the left leg, waist, and left arm. Point those fingers and breathe. You can hold here or take an option. Take that right palm down inside that right foot. Extending that stretch a little more. Take your gaze up towards that left palm. Beautiful. Breathe. And then gently coming back up to side angle. Back into our Warrior Two. Going to take palms around the back, interlock those fingers, heart center, with a deep inhale, floating upwards. And let's hinge from the hips, folding forward into our humble warrior. Right shoulder inside, right knee. Let those hands hang overhead. And breathe. Inhale. And straightening both those legs forward. Again, making sure inside, soles of the feet parallel. Don't let those toes slip out to the sides. And then let's turn those left toes out 90 degrees. Curl those right toes inwards 45 degrees. And rotate the hips towards your front foot. We're going to inhale, arms up to a shoulder height. And exhale, sinking down into warrior one on the left side. Melt down, shoulders down, away from the ears. Trying to get that nice right angle. The left thigh and the lower leg. Breathe. Fix your gaze on a point ahead of you and draw in that strength. Let's inhale, hips nice and square to the side. Let's find our warrior two. Arms to shoulder height, back palm facing down. And let's open that front palm upwards, accepting whatever the future holds. And exhale, let's sink down a little deeper. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, side angle pose. Bring that right arm over, find a nice straight line all the way down your right hand side. An option to take that left palm down. Just allowing you to further open up that right shoulder. And breathe. Melt in. Let's take a few more moments. Keep breathing. And then let's take it up to the thigh. And then draw up to warrior two. Let's take palms behind the back, interlock fingers, shoulder blades, melting together with your next deep inhale. Heart center lifting upwards towards the sky. And exhale, folding from the hips. Left shoulder inside left elbow. Draw those hands overhead. Breathe. Smile, inhale, coming back up. And then straightening those legs once again. Bring the arms down. Let's walk those feet in. Just a bit wider than hip width. And let's reconnect with our mountain pose. Palms out, shoulders melting down. Belly button tucking in towards the spine. Nice strong core. And let's take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Return to your normal breath. Let that breath flow in and out of your body. Just walking those feet in a little bit closer. Let's take palms together in front of the chest. Inhale, take those palms up. Let's take a nice gentle sway over to the right. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, palms to heart center. So we're going to prepare for our tree pose. So settling both the soles down on the mat to begin with, finding those nice, strong tree roots sinking way beneath the earth below you. And then just mentally shifting all that weight over into your right leg to start with. Just imagine all that weight transferring over. Feel that right leg feeling strong. Feel those roots grounding down. And maybe just spread those toes once again, one by one. Each toe connecting with the earth. And then we're going to take this left knee out to the left side. Draw the sole of the foot in nice and close. So option one here, to have your toe down on the mat. And then there's the option to take that sole just inside the calf of that right leg, just below the knee. Or option to take it up above the knee, the top of the inner thigh. Hips nice and square forward, shoulders melting down. Take those palms in front of the chest. Focus on a point ahead of you. And breathe. Let's take those arms up overhead. So embrace any wobbles here. If you lose your balance, just making your way back up. Again, losing your ego. Some days you might be more balanced than others. Beautiful, bringing palms back down in front of the chest. And nice and slowly, with control, bringing that left leg back down. Well done, just walk out those legs a little bit. And then find a little bit of stillness, grounding the soles down. And this time, mentally shifting all that weight over to the left side of the body. Left sole, those roots grounding down again. Each toe individually placing it down, finding that contact connection with the earth. And let's take that right knee out to the side and choose your option. Leave that toe down or challenge yourself to take it a little higher. Just avoid the inside of the knee. We don't want to do any damage to the knees. Take your palms to your heart center to begin. Focus on that point ahead of you. One side might be more balanced than the other. That's totally fine, totally normal. And again, option, take those arms up nice and high. Breathe, relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Relax your facial muscles, smile. Good, just a couple more moments, couple more breaths. Use your core muscles. And bring those palms back down with control. Slowly take that right leg down. Let's walk those feet out, left and right. We're going to take palms together in front of the chest once again. And come up onto our tippy toes. And then keeping high on those tiptoes, Going to bend the knees, slowly squat down. Let's see if you can widen those knees. Hips nice and square, shoulders down. Breathe, test your balance. Maybe see if you can close those eyes for a few moments. And slowly lowering yourself down with your palms. Taking a seated position. I'm going to slowly lower down onto our backs. Keep those knees raised, knees bent. Keep the big toes touching. And bring those arms down by the sides. Thumbs tucked under each buttock. Supporting that lower back. Keeping those arms in nice and tight. Chin tucked in the chest. Supporting your neck also. So we're going to come up into our bridge pose. Chin tucked into chest. And rising upwards from the hips. Rolling up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Pushing those hips upwards. Glutes squeezing together. Chin tucked into chest. Belly button drawing down towards the spine. Just see if you can draw those knees in, maybe a little bit closer together. And breathe. Slowly rolling down, vertebrae by vertebrae, chin tucked into the chest. Rolling back down. Beautiful. Let's let those knees drop either side into our Supta Baddha Konasana. So our lying down butterfly. Just notice if those inner thighs maybe feel a little bit softer now than when they did at the beginning in a similar pose. Option here to take those arms overhead, fingertips pointing behind you. And let's just take a few moments to practice our abdominal breathing here. So just let those elbows rest to the side if they're behind you. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. Feel that belly button rise upwards towards the sky. And exhale, belly button falls down towards the mat. Inhale, belly button rises. Exhale, belly button falls. One more time, inhale. Letting in maximum amount of oxygen in. And exhale, squeezing down that belly button, letting go of all the stuff we don't need. Slowly drawing those knees together. And let's drop both knees over to the right. Take the left arm out to the side. Keep both shoulders in contact with the mat. And take your gaze over to that left palm. A nice half spinal twist. Option to straighten that top leg. Maybe take a toe hold. Your big toe. Breathe. Settle down. Settle in. Let it all go with the exhale. Relax your face. Relax your jaw. Bend that knee. If it's straight, gently rolling back onto a flat back, nice and slowly. And let's take both legs off to the left. Take that right arm out of shoulder height and take your gaze over towards that right palm. Option to straighten that top leg. Maybe take a toe hold. And breathe. Keep breathing, a few more moments. Always rotating from the core, from your belly button. And bend that top knee if it's straight. Roll over to a flat back. And let's hug those knees in. Give them a nice big hug. Maybe roll over left and right. And then slowly take them down. Straighten those legs one by one towards the corner of your mat. Bring the arms down by the sides. So let's open our palms up today. Palms facing upwards, back of the hands resting down on the earth. So opening those palms to receive. Receiving that energy from around us, drawing in those positive vibes. And at the same time, letting go of any negativity, any stress we're holding right now. Just try and let it go. Feel it just leaving your body from your palms. Anything that's niggling you, anything you're worrying about, exhale and feel it leaving your body. When you're ready, slowly closing those eyelids, settling into your Savasana, making sure you're nice and comfy. Shoulders away from the ears. And melting down towards the ground. Let that breath flow in and out of the body. With every exhale, melting deeper. Relaxing all the muscles down the back of your legs and the top of your legs, your knees and your ankles. Relaxing your feet, every single one of those toes. Let them melt down by each side. Relaxing your hips, your glutes. Relaxing your abdominal muscles. Relaxing your chest, your shoulders. Relaxing your spine. Feel each vertebrae connecting with the earth. If there is any tension in the back, just focus on that point of tension. And with every exhale, just imagine it softening bit by bit. Relax your shoulders down. Relax your arms, biceps, triceps, wrists, and palms. Relax the muscles in your neck, back of the head, top of the head and forehead. Relax your throat, cheeks, forehead, nose, chin, and the space around your mouth and around your eyes. Your whole body relaxed, tension-free, floating down, feeling calm and relaxed. Your breath flowing in and out. Then slowly bringing the awareness back towards your body, still feeling relaxed and calm. Keep that breath flowing. Just feeling those fingers, each single finger, from the thumb to the little finger, and each of your toes, big toe to your little toe. Just giving those knees a little wiggle, the hips, shoulders, chin, cheeks, ears, nose, forehead. Just waking up nice and slowly the body. And then bending both knees when you're ready, rolling over to your left side. Pushing yourself up to the position we started. Sukhasana, nice easy seated pose. Knees down, leaning gently back, shoulders melting down away from the ears. Crown of the head floating up, core drawing in towards your spine. And bring those palms in front of the chest into Namaste. Let's inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, draw them down. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Bring palms in towards the chest, heart center. Feel that energy in between the palms. And Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining from the Alps. And have a lovely rest of the evening. And have a great day tomorrow. Namaste, thank you. Bye. See you soon.